Hi, it's Cate, of course. So in this little training, I just want to talk about how we use time or how we like to think about using time at Yoga Healer. So having blocks of time in your day to focus on your focus work is really important. We have an overall rhythm to our weeks in which we have more meetings on Mondays and Tuesdays. These are buffer days. Where we're basically preparing for more focus work later in the week. Our focus days are mostly on Wednesday and Friday, where more people on the team will block chunks of time to do uninterrupted work. Thursday is the day that I coach members. It's a coaching day, but a lot of team members also have working meetings on Thursdays. And we find that having a rhythm to the week so that you know when other people on the team, A, are going to be focusing, and B, when you should be scheduling your blocks of focus related activities, especially if you're 20 hours a week to full time here. It can be really helpful. It also helps you as you're in your focus days, push to meeting agendas, the things that can then be solved on a Monday or Tuesday at those scheduled meeting times, or on a Thursday at those working meeting times, that when you have a working meeting with another team member where you're moving a project forward and you've done all the prep work to really be able to focus on that project together. So that's just a little bit about how we have different types of activities happening on different days. I'm a huge fan of time blocking in general. And in time blocking, I'll talk about the concept here. As far as attention and focus goes, when we're in constant communication on Slack or on social or in our email and we're trying to do focus work, productivity plummets. So what you'll want to do is have buffer times in your day where you'll be communicating on Slack with the teammates that you need to communicate with, where you're updating your project management tool, we're using Teamwork, and checking your email for anything related to Yoga Healer work. And that other than those buffer blocks, you want to be attentive to your focus work and to block that in your calendar so that when you have a number of teamwork tasks, you block those into your calendars, focus related activities with the amount of time that you'll need to do that. So we do appreciate being responded to on Slack about 2 to 3 times a day. You'll just want to schedule those in so that you can check them in your workflow, but not have a constant just back and forth in and out of Slack responding to people that need things from you and disrupting your work. You may also find that not having your Slack notifications turned on is also really helpful for your being able to concentrate on your focus work. So in Slack, there's settings where you can turn off notifications. Same thing with Teamwork, where you can turn off notifications and just work yourself into a rhythm where you have a set rhythm for when you're on Slack, when you're in Teamwork, and when you're doing focus-related project activities. As far as responding to people about tasks, if you can do that within the task itself in Teamwork, that can be really helpful. And if you need someone to look at it more quickly, you can notify them to look at the comments from Slack. We try not to assign tasks in Slack because that's where tasks get lost. They go into never, never Slack land. We want anything that you're communicating someone else to do or someone else needing to do in a Teamwork task in the corresponding project. If you find other team members assigning you tasks in Slack, you can remind them to assign you a task in Teamwork. One more thing I'll say about this is when you're in a meeting and tasks are being assigned, you are expected to update your teamwork with the tasks that are being assigned. That no one, if you have understood and agreed to the task and you have that understand, agree, commit, you're ready to commit to that task, then it's up to you to put that into Teamwork. So often in a meeting, I'll have Teamwork open at the same time to be assigning relevant tasks to myself. And in a meeting document, there might be notes around what's next with some details about what's being assigned to who. And we're all updating that in real time in the meeting with that Google Doc open. So these are just a few guidelines about how we use time and time blocking and tasking and where we communicate about what. Mostly this will be demonstrated to you from other team members and you'll pick it up along the way as you go.